Emily Sharp, a 26-year-old hotel maid, worked quietly and unnoticed at the Hillridge Grand, a crumbling hotel nestled near the foggy outskirts of Briarfield. Her job was routine: fluff pillows, replace towels, wipe mirrors, repeat. She had memorized every creaky step, every flickering light, every do not disturb sign left dangling too long. She liked the silence, the rhythm, the solitude. "Don't worry about 237, he said curtly. "That one's closed. Structural issue." And that was that. No one ever mentioned it again. No guests checked in. No one knocked. But every now and then, Emily swore she saw the hallway light under the door flicker, like something inside was moving. November 3rd started like any other evening shift. The air smelled faintly of mildew and lemon disinfectant. Emily clocked in, grabbed her cart, and started on the third floor. As she was replacing linens in room 231, her walkie-talkie crackled. It was Mr. Derry. "Emily," he said, voice slightly distorted, "swing by 237. Looks like someone left the light on. Just turn it off. Key should already be in your cart." She rolled her cart down the corridor, wheels squeaking louder than usual in the silence. When she reached the door, she paused. The hallway felt wrong, colder. The hum of the overhead lights sounded dimmer. The mirror at the far end reflected her, small and still, her white uniform almost glowing. With a click, she turned the key. The door creaked open, heavy as if resisting. Room 237 looked normal at first glance: dated floral wallpaper, a modest desk, an untouched bed, a thick layer of dust on the TV, but the air was icy. Her breath fogged in front of her. She stepped inside. The door closed behind her on its own, quietly but firmly. She called out a soft hello. She crossed the room to the desk and switched off the lamp, which was the only light on. That should have been it. But as she turned to leave, her eyes landed on the dresser mirror. It was reflecting not the room, but the hallway behind her. She blinked. The image flickered, then reset to normal. A chill ran through her. She walked to the door, but the knob wouldn't turn. Locked. Her hand shook slightly as she radioed, "Mr. Derry? I think I'm locked in 237. Only static replied. Then, behind her, the television turned on. Static. No input. She hadn't touched it. The hairs on her arms rose. Slowly, a faint voice came through the fuzz. A woman's voice whispering, "She sees you." Emily stumbled back, nearly tripping over the corner of the bed. Her heart pounded. She turned to the mirror. This time, a tall figure stood behind her. Pale. Eyeless. Long dark hair covering most of its face. When she turned around, nothing was there. The room was empty, but not silent. The whisper came again, closer. "Stay." She ran to the door and pulled. Locked. Yanked harder. Suddenly the knob gave and she burst out into the hallway. The air warmed immediately. The lights hummed normally. She sprinted down the corridor, heart thudding in her ears. As she passed the tall hallway mirror, something caught her eye. She stopped. Her reflection was gone. Everything else was there: the walls, her cart, the lights, but not her. She backed away. The reflection did not return. That was the last time anyone saw her. Emily never returned to the staff room. Her locker remained untouched. When police questioned Mr. Derry, he insisted he never sent her to room 237. There was no reason to enter it. The room had been closed for years, he said. Structural issue. But her keycard log showed she'd accessed room 237 at 7:06 p.m. No exit swipe. Security footage from the third floor was corrupted. Her phone was found in her locker along with her bag and wallet. When police forced the door to 237 open, they found it clean, empty, and locked from the inside. Not a single fingerprint, not even Emily's. The room was sealed permanently. Officially, her disappearance remains unsolved. Unofficially, the staff say they still hear her cartwheels squeaking down the third-floor hallway when no one is scheduled to work. Guests complain of cold drafts, of whispers at night. And sometimes, just before dawn, the light under room 237 flickers on, even though no one has stepped inside in years. What happened to Emily remains unknown. Some say she became trapped in a loop, a reflection erased, a presence left behind. Others believe she saw something she was never meant to, something that had been waiting, patient and still, behind that locked door. Something that whispered. Something that watched. Something that now waits for the next key to turn. If you walk the third-floor hallway late at night, you may hear it too. The soft hum of a TV with no signal, the flicker of a lamp that shouldn't be on, or the faintest voice, almost too soft to hear, saying she sees you.